June 29 is the day of Boy from Carolina, your new music video. I've watched some spoilers and a pretty boy appear, and you said on TikTok that you're related to the song somehow, and that didn't work out. So what's the real story behind the single? Can you tell us?
Yes. So when I walked into this writing session, I wrote the song with my friend Remy, who I actually met for the first time during this session, which was cool. And the song was based off of knowing someone physically, but not at all emotionally or physically. And that was actually the inspiration behind the song. And when we started writing about that, physical attributes came out, and we were just kind of flowing off of my personal experiences. And when Remy said the first line of the chorus, which was like, I could pick him right out of a lineup, Southern looking boy from Carolina just rhymed and it came right out of my mouth. And um, I think for a while, sometimes too, you're scared to like put things online because obviously I do have an ex from from South Carolina, and it's kind of vulnerable putting yourself in that position where you're releasing something about someone specific. But to be honest, the song isn't about this one boy in particular. It's about a buildup of experiences, and I've had that situation more than one time. We decided to name the song Boy from Carolina because it is super catchy and it flows, and it's just it kind of describes this physical attribute of a person. It doesn't say anything about them emotionally. It's just Boy from Carolina, and that's all you know about them. And that's why we did it. So yeah, that's like a little basic background behind the song name and what it's really about.
It's such a great song from what I heard. And speaking of new singles, I'm going through a hot topic now. We are looking forward to hear an entire album from you. Can you already give us a hint if you have a debut album coming?
Yes, so I definitely do. I've definitely made that clear. It's in the works, for sure. I have finished so many songs and I'm working on so many songs that are just probably my best like work yet. At least I'm super proud of, the direction it's going in, the tone it's going in, the level of writing that I've been able to, over so many years you start writing more and more, and I really just started writing in college, so I feel like I have developed a sense of what I like writing and how I like to portray what I'm writing. So this whole album really dives deeper into all of that, and I'm just so excited about it. I feel like there's so many songs that I'm holding on to that I just cannot wait to share. So hopefully by the end of the year, you'll have a full album for me, which is so exciting to say.
Ooh. And you graduated as a nurse in the middle of the pandemic and end up discovering that your gift of helping people would be through music. How was this discovery for you, being in the middle of such important things?
Oh, so I guess while I was in nursing school, I was doing a lot of in-person hospital work. And because of the pandemic, a lot of it began to be not in person and was a lot online. And so really everyone dove to online, I'm pretty sure, everyone started downloading TikTok and all of this stuff. And I have always loved music. I've performed in, my high school variety show, talent show is kind of what it was. And then I really missed music in college, so I started performing live again. And after all of that shut down, I really, went to the internet and just started doing my covers there, and started writing my original music as well, just posting it online. And I think that began my way of connecting people through music. And I've said this before, but like I feel like I knew I was connecting with more people through music than I was in the nursing space. And while I still love the medical field and hope to involve myself in the medical field again, doing something, whether it's volunteer work or, being on some sort of crisis team to help out, I'm still very interested in doing something like that. But I do feel like day to day, I've helped a ton of people with their, mental health or getting through tough relationships. And I've done that all online with music. And so I really think that was a eye-opening moment to help myself be able to leave nursing behind and continue just with music for now.
And it's so beautiful how both things helps to heal people.
Yes, yes,
It's
for sure.
incredible.
Yeah, it's typical.
Coming back to TikTok, where your songs was so well received, everybody loves it. I think the lyrics hits really hard for everyone. how did it start on the platform?
So somebody commented on one of my videos of me singing and basically asked me to write a song about something specific. And I don't remember what exactly it was, but um I remember it used the term FWB, and it was like, I guess that means friends with benefits, but at the time I did not know that. Like, I didn't know that sort of language. So I just wrote a song about, you know, not being able to be with someone anymore, but really, appreciating the experiences you've had and how much it meant to you. And yeah, I sat down on my parents' bathroom floor in my old house and just wrote this song. And it just kind of, to me, it kind of flowed out like a poem. I started with the verse and I started with the verse and ran through the pre-chorus and just ran right into the chorus. So I didn't start with a chorus or anything. I just kind of like started singing my experience, and it turned into Love You From a Distance. And yeah, to see the reaction to it over the years has been crazy.
And you as a songwriter really know how to touch a heart. How is the process of new songs to the next album to you? It's always come from real situation.
Yeah, so writing has been such a thing that I feel like I've involved with so much over the past few years, in such a good way though. Like, I've written songs where I'm like, oh, this isn't me anymore. Like, that's not what I want to say. And then there's songs where I'm like, oh, I actually love that song and it feels classic to me and I would continue to listen to it. And I've really been diving into, obtaining that longevity of music and this more mature style of writing and production. And this album really dives into that so much deeper than I have before. These songs are experiences I've had, thoughts that I've had, questions about life that I've had, how to navigate a long-term relationship, just all these struggles that I've dealt with. And it also kind of leans into this more organic songwriting and I would say very, very slightly country leaning in some songs, very singer songwriter, and just storytelling at the end of the day. So I could not be more excited to share.
Oh, yes, incredible. So to finish, you already had your first tour. And how was the feeling? Do you already know when we can see you on the stage again?
Yes, I'm so excited to be able to tour again. I swear it'll be like 2 days after tour and I already, miss a show. Music is so fun for me to play live, and meeting everyone after the shows and just, seeing everybody. And the live songs to me are just everything. Like, I fall in love with songs even more when I see them live. So I'm dying to be able to play again, and I hope I'm able to travel to a lot more places on my next tour.
Brazil is waiting for you.
Yes, I'm waiting too. Hopefully it happens soon.
So if you ever have a world tour, where is the place you most want to go?
Oh, I feel like I have to say Brazil now. Me and my manager were actually talking about this earlier. It'd be so cool to be able to, go to Rio, and be able to play a show there. Obviously, there's so many places I have yet to be. I think I let the people know, but I had never been out of the country before my last tour. And when I say out of the country, I mean I went 5 minutes up the road to Toronto, Canada. So I'm actually really excited to explore more places to like really learn about different cultures and everything, because it's an experience I have yet to really dive into. So I feel like give me a year and I'll come back on and be like, oh, I'll talk more about how those experiences changed me and how much I was able to learn. So I'm excited to go so many different places.
I'm from Rio, and it will be a pleasure to receive you there.
Oh, yay. Okay, cool.